Welcome to the special meeting of the Delaware County Commissioners. It's January the 8th, 2026, 10:45. Please stand for the pledge if you so choose. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bram. Here. Commissioner Henry.
Here.
Commissioner Reagan.
Present. Thank you. Today we are called to approve the encumbrances of 2025 of $766,176.64. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
I'll second it, but I'd like to have some discussion.
Sure.
So I have not had time to review these. Just like to say for the record, and I've said this several times, that encumbrances should be for monies that are spent in the prior year that will not be paid until the following year. It's not necessarily an opportunity to spend unspent funds that were not planned previously. Give you a couple examples. I think people take the opportunity to put too much money in their budget that gets approved, and then at this time of the year, they say, oh, look, I saved money and I'm going to buy new chairs or I'm going to buy new whatever. I don't believe that's what this encumbrance process should be for. So I have not had time to review those claims. And
I agree. I have not had time either because I thought they were going to come up earlier. But Commissioner Brand, I will say that we can all understand what you're coming from in the private sector. But government is so different that things come up during the year that monies have to be spent for. So it's nice to have a little extra money that maybe you might need some new chairs or something. So I don't think we should not allow it, but it does happen, and it will probably continue. But
I did go through them all, and there are some expenditures that I feel like were needed. Some of it was equipment repair, things of that nature, and I agree with that those kind of purchases. But it seems like to me I feel like the auditor's office has to do extra work for the encumbrance. Here we are having an extra meeting because of it, and a lot of some of that stuff was office supplies, envelopes and whatever. And I understand offices need that, and I'm not saying they shouldn't buy it, but I feel like, again, I agree with some of what you're saying. It was extra money, so they wanted to spend it real quick.
well,
And like I said, I'm not saying they shouldn't. They got to have office supplies and all that, but it's just a lot of work. And here we are, like I said, having extra meetings and everything for some of that. But some of it is needed.
well, it was on our agenda, and then we took it off our agenda. So that's why we're here today.
because we hadn't seen the claims.
Well,
So, and I'm not arguing about office supplies, envelopes or whatever, but those are also in the 2026 budget. So, I was at the State House yesterday and met with 7 different people from the General Assembly. And, I don't expect any relief from Senate Roll Act number 1 coming to the counties. And, tried to get ahead of some stuff last year. It was painful, right? I took a lot of flack over it, but at least I had the courage to stand up and try to get ahead of these things. I want to assure everybody that every question I answer and every decision I make and every vote that I cast I have the best long-term interest of the county in mind. It might not be what's best for today, but I believe it's the best for the long-term interest of the county. And in 2 years, we have some funding issues, some revenue issues, and maybe it's the way county government's always been done, but we have to change the way we're doing this, or people are going to get laid off. People will lose their job. Won't be enough money to fund this stuff.
Well, I'd like to point out that for years I thought when someone retires, why can't we bring back or raise our part-time money a little bit and just have some part-time people that want some good part-time jobs?
Yeah, well,
Because
other department heads
we
and
know the
elected officials
benefits.
have to do that,
the benefits,
and they
Are-
haven't taken action so far. In fact, they've been resistant to everything I've tried to accomplish. So I don't have any more discussion. Thank you, Madam President.
I hear a motion.
We already had a motion and a second.
Roll call in, please.
Commissioner Brand,
No,
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Reagan.
Yes. Well, if anything else anybody'd like to discuss?
nothing for me.
If not, our next meeting will be January 20th on a Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Do I have a motion to dismiss,
Is this a dismiss or a recess?
or recess, I'm sorry.
Motion to recess.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brand,
Yep.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Reagan.
Yes. Thank you.